Alright, last one. There is an additional challenge to this last one that I have never beaten. I'm gonna give it a shot this time because I'm doing pretty good damage. Please don't have respawn. Please don't respawn. Okay, I think we're good. I'm gonna give it my best shot here, but Sybil isn't very high on survivability. And it's all gonna depend on how well she can handle herself while we're facing the others. But you saw, even when, you know, my timing was good, that was actually pretty good for me against that last concubine. My timing is good. It still took me like 2.5 minutes to beat her. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. So the missing freeborn blades are basically under her sway. She's like hypnotized them or something. So now we have to... You can supposedly defeat the Watcher and spare the freeborn blades, but I've never managed to do that. As you see now, look at this. See, we have to fight our own. Okay. See, they're going after her. Oh, she's surviving. Okay. Shit, I backed off again. Sybil's still going over there. I hear her. Oh, she's making that magic swing again. Backstabs. But she does kick backwards, so you need to be careful. Sybil's almost down. I've got a streak going here of backstabs, but I don't know. I killed one of them. Come on! I think I'm gonna get her! Got her.
She was a tough one. Now I can see what Blackfrost saw in her. Spunky. I think we've pretty much taken care of the concubines. That just leaves the Guardian and the palace.
We should head back to camp. I'm not sure we'll be able to turn back once we get to Blackfrost Palace.
There we go. Well, gentlemen, I only managed to kill one of... Oh, I did! Okay. I saved most of them. I had to kill one of them. Did I fail something? Some freeborn blades were killed during the fight against the concubine. So you can kill up to 3 of them. Okay.
You guys ready for a fight? There's an Ice Lord to kill, and it might get pretty rough.
Yeah, still here, Vulcan, thanks to you. But those creatures got Buffalo. 2 of them went for him, and we were here like puppets, helping these bitches. Hey, over here, help us!
Buffalo is free. Today isn't the day the Ice Lords get rid of him. The camp is on the North Road. Sylvan is still with us if you need help. We'll meet up again later.
Alright, so that... I'm glad I'm recording a playthrough. That is the best I have ever done in that fight. It gives me a lot of confidence going forward. It's time. We've got the last point. Speed Demon is unlocked. Time slows down while you act normally. Relative speed Plus 60% for 10 seconds. And there we go. Now we need to level one more time to max that. 2 points. Yeah, I'm not going Haggler. Mule. Mule would allow me to sprint again, but I'm just going to let it go for now. I can get 3 points. You know, I came up the other side. I already cleared it out. I'm probably going to cut this about anyway, since I'm just going to be running back. So if I get a chance before we actually set out, I'm going to sort through my inventory and get a few things tidied up. Craft some potions, craft some traps. Wait, what were we supposed to do? I thought we had to go back to the camp. Oh, go in front of Lord Blackfrost's palace. Damn it. That means we need to fight the final one. Okay. Here was what I was looking for earlier. The summary. Attributes. Main weapon is dealing 29, daggers 13. The daggers aren't supposed to be the main weapon, but they are. Armors at 45%. Pyromancer Expert, Ranger Master. Possession level 0%. They summarize everything there. Alright, so that was a big bust. Now watch, this time... Oh, we can't go through there? This time, I bet the archer and double shield guy are going to actually spawn. No? I'm surprised. Oh, but now we have folks here, but hopefully we can just bypass them by going down here. But now we have creatures here to fight, yes? That's affirmative. Okay, not doing as much damage as I was. Thank you, Sybil. I appreciate it. Ha! Nice. Well, I am definitely on today, that's for sure. Right before they rear back, when they rear back to go and attack, there's a split second. If you press it too soon, you won't get the counter. Okay, I want to go down. I want to go down there. Here we go. Last thing I want to do is fight that other ridiculous horde on the other side, even though it's just another... No, it was a double shield guy on the other side if I'd stayed straight there. Okay, this is a good point to do a hard save in case there's anything else you wanted to go back and do in this area and you hadn't done it yet. My save game slots were just about full. Go in front of Lord Blackfrost's palace. Now, I don't know that she's any more difficult than any of the others. I guess we'll find out.
Okay, this is the moment where I politely suggest you tuck your tail between all those legs, run away and let us pass without looking back.
And what reason could I possibly have for doing you a favor like that, little being?
Well, to save your ass, pretty much. You must have sensed that your time was near when I dusted your sisters.
They were never my sisters, insolent one, and you have accomplished nothing. My daughters are inferior to me in every way, as are you.
Ah, motherly love. I never got any. Basically, I'm making this offer to you out of principle, but I'm really hoping you're going to make me rip you a third one in battle. Those other two are for pooping, right?
So be it. It will be my pleasure to grant you your last request.
Stand back. Oh shit, I messed up. She has all 3 attacks, basically. Oh shit. And a rear kick. And you hit me with magic. Yeah, she has both the magic and ice attacks. No, damn it. Don't get trapped in the corner. Come on. And she's... No, no, no! Get out! And she got me anyway. Now I'm running slowly. How do you like those backstabs? Ah. He kicked me. Mana's almost out. Drink up. Thank you, Sybil. Come on. Nope, back off. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Gotcha. Gotcha again.
How fascinating. You are about to actually penetrate the realm of Lord Blackfrost. But do not fool yourself. You did not win your passage alone. It was the evil Lord himself who opened the way inside.
He's testing me.
Yes, and it would appear he now knows what to expect. This should be one of the most fascinating confrontations of the last several thousand years. I simply cannot wait to see the outcome.
Yeah? Well, I can't wait to get it over with.
Alright. Thank you, Sybil. It's time. I'm going to take a minute here and craft some stuff. The final boss is fought alone, by the way. So you won't be able to rely on Sybil to heal you up. Let's take a look at what we've got. It's time to max everything out that we can. Let's recycle Mjolnir. And the trick is you don't want to use too much in the battle with Blackfrost, because Blackfrost is not the final boss. I made that mistake on my very first playthrough. I fought Blackfrost, and it was like, now comes the real fight, and it's like, what? So let's get rid of everything we don't need. But as I said, it doesn't really come into play. Weight is not a huge issue. We've got a lot of magic resistance, which is good. Now, how many traps do we have? There is a way I'm going to try to play this straight up. We're going to need crossbow bolts. We're going to need a lot of them. But I want to see. Crossbow bolts use raw metal and bones. Okay, traps use raw metal. I'm gonna fashion... How many traps take 8 raw metal? And I have 37 crossbow bolts, so I'm going to fashion, I think... Let's see, a number that's divisible by 8. So crossbow bolts... I'll need at least 160... I'm gonna craft, I think, 33 crossbow bolts here. Give myself around 70. Crossbow bolts. Exploding trap, I'm going to manufacture as many as I can. However many that is. 24. I had to use what... See, now I have 29. You need... I think you need 35? 35 or 50 to cheese the boss. Now let's craft as many health potions as we can. Wait. Oh, mana takes Tainted Blood as well. Well, if I'm going to be using Speed Demon, I have 11. Let's take 30? Yes, let's make it 30 mana potions, and now we'll craft as many health potions as we can. Oop, oop, oop. 18. So I've got 22 health potions. I don't know. Yeah, they're basically here in your inventory forever. So hopefully fighting Blackfrost will get me up one more level. Though... I could take a point here in Vitality. I made it through this whole game with only taking perk upgrades, no actual upgrades. Alright. We have tons of potions, bolts, traps.
We're just a stairway away from Blackfrost.
We'll finally make him pay for his crimes. I can't wait to see him in the flesh and watch him die.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you. But now we are on his territory. Don't let your hatred blind you. I need you to be ready for anything up there.
Have no fear. I'll keep my eyes open before I open his throat. Tell me when you're ready to leave.
Do you know what's at the top of those steps?
But of course. My great age has not left me blind. It is the palace of Lord Blackfrost. At least that's what they call it now. Until quite recently, by my standards, it was named after its architect. A certain Kubla? Bakul? I can't remember for the moment, but in any case. This architect created the palace for the elves a couple of thousand years ago. I suspect he'd be most upset to see what they've done with the place. This Blackfrost fellow tore down one end of the building to build his home, and the rest of it is hanging over into the astral plane. Bulkarel! That was his name. This was Bulkarel Palace.
Is it dangerous?
Dangerous? Well, for mortals, obviously. But since it's been a few hundred years since I set foot in the astral plane, I suppose it could be an interesting distraction.
We're here. Blackfrost is somewhere at the top of those stairs.
To face an Ice Lord. A fitting end to the journey the Knight has taken through this war. At the moment, the Knight has no hint of doubt in the extraordinary abilities of his friend. If he uses them wisely, he will surely be victorious.
Thank you for your support.
As soon as his friend gives the sign, the Knight will fight with all his heart.
I'll leave you.
So he's the only one you can add to the party, huh?
Blackfrost's palace is at the top of these steps. It may get a little hairy. Are you sure you want to come?
Of course I do. Stop babying me. You will need all of us, including me.
Any idea what's waiting for us up there?
I can't be certain. Very few people who have entered the palace of an Ice Lord have ever escaped to talk about it. But I did hear a story about a man who claimed to have escaped from the palace of the Ice Duchess. He said the palace was not even in Vertial, that it floated in a limbo somewhere outside the world. That's probably why he traveled more than 1,000 leagues between escaping the palace and reaching safe ground. Yet only 2 days had passed.
And you think his story can be trusted?
It sounded true. And if it is, then it's possible that we won't be able to come back once we've climbed these stairs.
We're finally going to meet an Ice Lord. How do you feel? Scared? Excited?
A little of both, surely. It's so incredible. I would love to be able to interrogate him, to understand his motivations, what drove him to reduce our world to a pile of ice.
I'm sure he'll tell you all about it.
I know there's little chance of that, but still, I would really like to be able to understand what drives someone to become a monster.
Let's just try and beat this monster. As for the rest of it...
I'm ready. Just say the word.
Here we go.
It's time to take care of Blackfrost.
If you're certain you've taken care of your affairs here, I can see no reason to delay the inevitable any further.
We've waited long enough. All of his defenses are down. The concubines are dead. We need to strike now before he has time to react.
So be it. Let's do it.
Ah, my new protege. So happy you could make it. You took your time about it, but I can see that you've made some real progress. Yes, you have.
Yeah, well, your concubines won't be progressing anywhere ever. From now on, you're on your own, and there's no escape.
Well, that was never my intention. I am in my realm here. You and your companions are my guests. Oh, it seems that you too have lost some friends along the way. How very sad. More than most, I know how fragile a friendly alliance can be.
The Knight will tear out your tongue just before he watches you die.
Let's see how well you do without all your slaves.
Okay. I'm going for the archer first, but the mage is coming after me. Okay, the key here is focus. Find one, focus on one. Get over here, archer. Okay, that... I'm not taking damage from that. Who's doing that? Come on, come on, come on. Okay, I'm staggered here. Oh shit, he's down. Gotcha. I wasn't taking damage. Oh, that was Mathras who was doing that. Come on, Mathras. You're up for this. Come on. Not enough magic, god damn it. It looks like I used one of each.
Very well. In 6,000 years of existence, I don't think I've ever had a day quite as interesting as this one. Vulcan, my dear, this was a fight that deserves to be included in the history books, and I will make certain that it is. You may count on me to tell future generations about your exploits, if there is a future, that is. But that, of course, will depend on you.
I guess that's what we're all fighting for. But I'm not finished yet.
Clearly, and that is precisely why we are here. Each Ice Lord possesses the means to gain access to the World Heart from his or her own palace. It would doubtless be prudent to borrow this one before the other Ice Lords have time to react. I would have loved to accompany you, but I fear your destiny is to continue alone. The World Heart obeys neither the same rules nor the same magic as does the rest of Vertial. What you find there will be exactly what you bring.
You mean I'm going to end up confronted by myself?
I hope for your sake it does not turn out to be a confrontation, but it is highly probable that what you find there will be familiar to you.
We'll see.
Yeah, and can't loot anything. Alright, last level. I made it to level 25. I was hoping for more, but... Relative speed. Duration effect plus 5 seconds. I'm gonna try this! I've never tried this before with this final boss. At least I didn't need to use any traps. Oh, and I have 3. Maximum magic increases even more. Master Craftsman, well, we don't really need that anymore. So we're gonna go with magic increasing. So that's it. Here we are. Last place to do a good hard save. There is a place where you can save after the final boss, but you cannot save, increase the difficulty, and then get the final cutscene and expect it to count it as completing the harder battle. That doesn't work. Where's Sybil? These 3 are here, but where's she? Can't talk to them. She didn't go down. Huh. Unless we're not in reality anymore. Relmar and Ranvil both went down in the fight. Mathras can traverse different worlds.